Good afternoon, everybody. I'm back. We've got kind of an extra iteration in on this Thoughtseize Goblins idea. I've played a couple leagues with it so far. It's like a bunch of 3-2s and a couple 4-1s. I'm hoping to go 4-1 today so that I will have enough QPs to play there's a showcase this Sunday. So I need a 4-1 and a 3-2 to get 6 points, I think. So that's the goal. You'll remember from last time, the deck looked like this, I believe. So we had one more Thoughtseize and a Molten Collapse and the Pilferer. Skirkspin. So I kind of had this thinking, I was like, okay, how do I kind of continue this idea of making the deck more effective 1-for-1s that like go up a little bit, like a lot of 1.5 for ones. For a while I had the third ringleader, but I am going to try out a Pashlik Mons to go with my double Sling Gang, double Skirk, and the 4 Searslicer Goblins. So this is really close to my Eternal Weekend list, except instead of Ancient Tombs and kind of a little bit more of an engine, this is more disruptive, right? We've got 3 Thoughtseizes now to keep people off balance. We've got Dismember and Fatal Push in the sideboard as additional removal spells, and then everything else is basically the same. So I like a lot of this build in theory. It's been doing pretty well for me. Haven't tried out the Pashlik yet, and I'm excited to try it out for this league. Oh, hey, the showcase. So yeah, 6 points short. Need to play a little bit more. Now, we do have to recognize that starting, I think, yesterday, there was a rules change, which I'm not a fan of, but, I'll just have to deal with it, is Urza Saga now interacts very profitably with Blood Moon. So I think we're going to see a lot more Painter and a lot more Moon Stompy that are both main decking Moons and Urza Sagas. Because now, if you play a Moon with a Saga on 2, the Saga on 2 just sticks around forever. And you can't wasteland it because of the Moon in play, which is kind of ridiculous. All right. This hand's pretty slow and doesn't have a third land. It was pretty easy mulligan. Yikes. We'll be mulliganing this one too. Okay. Not my favorite, but let's see here. What am I actually going to do? I could put back both Experts and just have all 1-mana spells. Could put back the Thoughtseize because, like, turn 2 Thoughtseize on the draw is not that exciting. Obviously, my opponent could be a deck where Thoughtseize is important, but I think I'm just going to do this. Why do I play against this deck literally every league? It's crazy how often I play against this deck. Yep. We've been Force of Will checked. Like, man, I'm so tired of this deck. Okay, that's fine. So we got a top deck of Muxus or Sling Gang. If we get another turn. We probably get another turn. Probably untap Monolith. Yeah. God damn it. that is the worst case scenario for me. Those two specific cards. Untap. Yeah. And they also have Causeless Command. Looks like it. Okay, I'm done. If they didn't have the key, then we're okay, but they did. Okay, I'll board in a Dismember as well. Very important that Fleshraker dies. Oh, now they have... Right, I always gotta remember they have Ugin now, who's a huge problem. I'll just cut the Boggart Trawler. It's kind of weird to cut a Black Source, though. For Thoughtseize reasons. Yeah, I'll cut the Dismember on the draw, or on the play rather. Probably don't need it. Yeah, I mean, keep and die, I guess, but lacking to Bombardiers plus Wasteland, and Resilience to a Dismember of their own because of triple Lackey is pretty decent game plan. Monolith. Huh? That is such a kick in the dick. Do I just put in one of the lackeys? I think I do. And then Wasteland. The upside is that my draws become a lot better if I draw a Matron. Okay. Really confused by this being in their deck because of, they're a key deck. They probably have like 7 of them, unless they cut keys, which would be crazy. Sound good? Okay. Okay. So they need a Lotus Petal. Or Monolith. Fleshraker. Okay. Okay, sack a mana, make a mana. Doesn't really do anything. I guess I take one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Are they dead? If I throw... If I just attack all, they block Lackey with Fleshraker and Lackey with Spawn. 12 plus 4, 8. No, they're not dead. Okay, well, I'll still keep that. And I guess I could guarantee Lackey connecting if I throw Bombardiers with Bombardiers. And then I cast, and then I shatter that, cast another Lackey. Are they gonna block though? I kind of feel like they're not gonna block. I feel like they're not gonna block. And if they do, it's fine. Yeah, okay. So now we go blow up your chalice. Play Lackey. Play Lackey. Kill your spawn. Okay. Dismember, probably good on the draw. And what am I cutting? Kind of feels like it has to be the Boggart Trawler. It's just like my worst card. Am I going to be matrining for a land very often? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I like this hand. Covers a lot of angles. Has a threat that is pretty good by itself. Got a Wasteland for a Saga. Got a Thoughtseize. Obviously, we're bad against turn 1 One Ring, but that's sort of always the case. Okay, no soul land. And a pass. Okay. Alright. It's tempting to Wasteland, but I should save my Wasteland for Saga, I think. Oh god. That's kind of terrifying. The two unflutable things. I kind of have to take the Mystic Forge. Man, Wasteland would have been really good, huh? Okay. That's pretty good. Man, life would have been so easy if I'd wasted on turn one. Opponent's got 4 mana. So I either have to Wasteland or I have to preemptively... I just have to flute right now, naming Ugin. I can't let Ugin get into play. Um, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I could Wasteland the tower now. They can Kozilek's Command for 2. Then they'll have 3 mana. It's scary. The problem with I can't really let them have that much mana and then Kozilek's Command for like 5. That's sort of the issue. So maybe I do just do this. Interesting. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Well, I don't cast it? That's so crazy. Okay. I really wish I could just name Grim Monolith. So if I name Kozilek's command, they can just cast Ugin. I just like I can't beat Ugin. So it has to be Ugin. I could like name Manifold Key, but and they have 5 mana. Of course, that's what they draw. I'm not sure how I'm getting out of this. These are like 2 of my least favorite cards to play against. Do I... Really? Really? So if I make command costs 3 more, so they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. And if this costs 5 at baseline, they still have 1,000,000 mana. This card's so annoying, man. There's thunder in the background. It's starting to storm. I think I just... Oh, if I name Manifold Key, they just get the other key. They might not have other keys, though, if they're playing Chalices. Maybe this is stupid. I don't know. Drawing the other Nexus there is so obnoxious. Alright, we surveil. Really want a 4th land. Pyrokinesis. Don't think that's gonna be good. It's not even gonna kill a construct, so. Let's name Trashmaster. Nope. Okay. So if I can deploy both Searslicer and Battlecry, then maybe we're okay. God damn it. I think I'm dead now. They just kill my 1 blocker and kill me. Well, well, well. An instance where a land would have been good. Just get Sling Gang because it's my own. I'm going to be at 1. Best case scenario. taps for 4? Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I'm going to trust that they can find any artifact. And I didn't draw the land anyway. Alright. Yeah, didn't... Wow, had double flute, Thoughtseize, Wasteland, and just got stuck. They had 3 payoffs. And flute isn't good against 2 of them. That's sort of a game that if I have a Crater Maker in my deck, I can play it differently. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Mystic Forge. Maybe I should just let them play Mystic Forge and then flute it, so it's just like playing off the top. It's still pretty strong in their deck, but it's worse. I don't know. But maybe I needed to take that risk. I take the Grim Monolith. They tap out. Maybe I Thoughtseize the Cossack's command. Maybe I Thoughtseize the Cossack's command. My matchup's like legitimately gotten so much worse because of Ugin. Like, it's so hard to lock them out now with needle effects, and it's just the stupid Ugin just always kills you. Alright, 61 cards is probably Oops All spells. I mean, okay, I wish I was on the play, but... It is... Oh, not Oops. Okay, no idea what that means. Let's find out. Some weird lands thing? Well, they can't cast anything. I will take the Rumble. Okay, third Thoughtseize is not that exciting. Let's play our Lackey. Wasteland that Saga. So I guess the cage is an Urza Saga bullet, because there's so much Reanimator and Oops. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm not too scared of another Wasteland. Their hand sucks a lot. Just don't top deck Tabernacle. Is there a point in playing this Lackey versus Thoughtseizing a potential crop rotation? Play around top deck green source. Does the clock change at all? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 6 goblins, and then I attack for 7 goblins, 8 goblins. I think I can Thoughtseize here. Okay. Alright, no Tabernacle, please. Alright, that's scary, but not scary enough. Oh, that makes things very easy. It was already lethal, but now it's super lethal. Okay. Lands. I like these guys. Don't think I want Null Rod. Don't want these experts. Don't really want Thoughtseizes. They're like okay, but I don't really want to fetch unless I can fetch from basic swamp. They're playing more spells though. I think I'll do this. I'll leave in one ringleader and keep 2 Thoughtseizes. I like this hand. Can answer to Loam. Access to a basic. That's a little scary. Broadside's not bad. This is a big Lackey or Vial question. I think it's going to be Lackey because I think we're going to have to race. Uh-oh. Amusingly, don't care about that at all. Searslicing is more goblins, Battlecry is more damage. I guess it's not more damage because I'm going to go Battlecry. I'm just going to activate Battlecry and make a token. Rumble. Okay. It's a little annoying because it makes a blocker. Oh, they got a depths. Ugh. They choose the Urza Saga. Okay. You equipping your Lava Spur boots to your flute. Sure. I think this is okay. Still. Kind of. Okay. They should be dead next turn. I should not F6 in case they draw Loam. I might just play... If they threaten Marriage, I can just cast Fairy Macabre as a blocker. And as it stands, they're 1 mana short of, like, even if they draw depths, making Marriage plus equipping the boots. Very funny that our hand has totally dodged Torpor Orb. Okay. Getting Tabernacle? Sure. Slows me down, but... So I think I'm going to keep these three. Should I keep Lackey? With Torpor Orb in play, the Lackey isn't doing that much. Searslicer, because I make a token if I keep the 3/2 power creatures. So they take 7. And then they're at 3. I think that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Nice. What a weird game. Very, very strange game. It's cool. It's cool to beat to just completely ignore the Torpor Orb. I feel like Goblins has gotten a lot better versus Torpor Orb than it used to be. I mean, in that spot, when I'm cutting ringleaders, I've only got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess Boggart. So 9 creatures with relevant ETBs. But Boggart's still a 3/1. Muxus is still very big. Slingang's still usable without the ETB. Sure. What land to lead on here is actually pretty interesting. Because it's like, do I want to Surveil plus Wasteland on turn 2? I probably don't want to Wasteland on turn 2 because of how my hand is. So in that case, I'll just play around getting Wastelanded. Okay, that's a bummer. Taking the Bombardiers. Okay, that's a pretty poor draw. I'm scared this is mono black. In which case I should just fetch immediately to play around Opposition Agent. But if it's a Wasteland deck, then that's really bad. So if it's Opposition Agent, I'll die, I guess. Oh god, it's mono black. Oh, great. My favorite. Whoa. It's this deck. Searslicer. I mean, something that I can violin is good, right? I don't know what else I'm looking for other than a Thoughtseize. I'm not just going to hunt for a Thoughtseize. I do lose all the cards. So I'm matroning for Bombardiers, probably. Could also matron just for Sling Gang. So they discard. Yeah, Cellar Spawn. Bunch of swamps. Probably just die to Cellar Spawn next turn, but Battlecry kind of looks interesting here. As a way to just like guarantee damage. We can double pump. It's bad against Baragoyf. Bombardiers is the best for Baragoyf. Sling Gang's best against Cellar Spawn. Kind of. I probably need a good draw either way. I'm going to get the Sling Gang. Yep. Yep. Am I dead? You are playing a 15 drop. Okay. Cool. Okay. Is this a vile matchup? You just do this. Don't love cutting Ringleader, but yeah, it looks good. Gonna Thoughtseize first so I don't get Necroed on turn 1. We'll We'll see if we want to play Lackey or Battle Cry on turn 2. Not actually sure. It's tempting to just take the Fell the Profane. It's like so bad for me if they draw Swamp. I think I should take the Dark Ritual. If they want to Thoughtseize me, they take... Oh, they just Swamp. Played around it. Take the Lackey. Thoughtseize bug, I guess. Let's do this. So you have a Sickening Shoal in your hand. Let's do this. That's annoying. Alright, so Sickening Shoal, Barragoyf, Cellar Spawn. Come on. That's really obnoxious. I'm gonna look up Sickening Shoal real quick. Running land is crazy. So they can kill my guy. I mean, I just have to take the 2-for-1. I drew land removal spell. Yeah. And this can pick up cards among them. So I think I Surveil here rather than Wasteland. Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, top deck God over here. That's pretty good. All right, you got to have a very specific 5-card hand here. Fuck off. Fuck off. 5 cards. 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 So they have a cellar spawn. And a land drop. That's a dangerous... Are they dead now? Pump once. No. Pump once, they block. Pump again. That's lethal. It's lethal either way. Cannot believe I won that. That was kind of crazy. Battlecry Goblin goated. I guess we just run it back. Kind of want a ringleader, but flute is not very exciting in this matchup. I wonder if I shouldn't have the flute. Ugh. I'd keep this hand if I had a bad lands, but okay. Okay. Well, this game's gonna get weird. Nothing. Nothing. Really expected a soul spike. So I think I just Thoughtseize and presumably take Cellar Spawn. Or maybe Dark Ritual. Because we have a Wasteland. Ooh, that's really good. Alright, let's definitely Thoughtseize to make sure we don't get Cellar Spawn killed. Oh, your hand sucks. Yeah, take that. Can I just flute Baragoyf? Is that better or worse than... I think Wasteland's got to be good here. It also flushes out of Bowmasters. Okay. I guess this puts me in a slightly worse position. Never mind. I Let's take the Fell the Profane. Push the Barragoyf. Checkmate. Can't draw cards. Can't cast any spells. Thoughtseize, push. Pretty good. Wow. Crazy match. Crazy match. All right, we have gone 3 rounds. We've played against a lot of weird decks. All right, it was Mystic Forge round 1, which is kind of a nightmare matchup for us now, which is really unfortunate. And then we beat lands, which I'm pretty happy with. Feel decent about that. And it's kind of looked like land splashing blue. We beat Taupe Orb pretty badly, and then beat Mono Black Necro, which, I mean, the Thoughtseizes really proved themselves there. How about that, huh? Blog Boy. All right, well, it's Pox. My hand's all 3 drops. And only 3 lands? Nah. All right, we got Aether Vial, which is the card. Aether Vial is the card. Do I want Lackey? Or do I just want my lands? It's kind of an interesting consideration to put back Lackey here. I think I'm actually going to do that. And I will lead on Wasteland? I think so. Could be wrong. Dark Ritual. Uh-oh. The Pox players put a good card in their deck. Okay, not that good. It is a 2/3 now, which is annoying. Fetching grows the Goyf. So I wonder if I want to avoid that. Lackey would be good here, wouldn't it? Kind of feels like a removal spell is happening, though. What am I looking for if I'm surveilling? Munitions Expert doesn't do it. I would just want something. I would just want like a 2 off my vial, basically. I think I'm just not going to surveil. Unexciting. Don't really want to throw my vial either. I'm kind of scared getting Bowmasters. What if I matron for matron? Okay, I'm committing to fetching, so a little awkward. But I don't want to get, like, my land blown up and then wastelanded. Then I don't have red. Yeah, let's matron for matron. So I'm guessing this is going to get Bowmasters or killed somehow. Yup. Ouch. Mill nothing. Okay. Jeez, another one, and now they're 5/6s. Ooh, that's good. So I can kill one. Killing one isn't that exciting. Maybe it's fine though. Like I can matron for Sling Gang. I'll have 4 goblins. Then it's like I'm still taking. I'll still like block. It's like my position doesn't really improve. It's just very inefficient use of mana. I could matron Boggart. Shrink them pretty bad. Then there's their 3/2s. Wasteland the factory. Is shrinking one better than killing one? Shrinking 2 better than killing 1. It might be. I think it is. Well, no, I feel like it's not. All right, let's just kill one. So we're taking 7. Mill nothing. Small box. Edict. Okay. Man, 5/6 Goyf is annoying. As opposed to any other size. I might have to matron for Ringleader. So I stick Vial on 4. That's pretty good. Boggart's not bad. Oop, nope, I want to cast my thing. And I'm not attacking. And, okay. Block here. Block here. Got another Bowmasters. Oh, that's such a nasty Thoughtseize. I think I'm gonna die. 6/7, boy, my fucking. Well, it just got a lot smaller. Let's waste this factory. Just trade off everything. Okay, stabilized. Vial should start taking up to 6. That was a good draw. Okay, those are decent. I don't think another Bowmaster makes sense. So I think I can attack here. I'll die if there is a Bowmaster, but I just don't think there is because would he used it. Yeah. Okay. Let's attack. Let's waste Castle Lochthwain. Oh my god, this would be such a sick comeback. Ooh. Let's go. Holy cow. Those are some big ol' Baragoyfs. Jesus Christ. Alright. Trashmaster, probably. I think I do want Ghost Vacuum. Shrinking Goyfs. There's probably some mild graveyard stuff going on. I think I saw Ensnaring Bridge and Crucible. Karn Silex is good to know about. Flute is generally good against. I think I'm going to cut my Thoughtseizes. I don't think I want to play that game against Pox. Do I want Ghost Vacuum? Ghost Vacuum might just be a liability. I don't know. It seems good. Like all the stuff trades, and you end up with a bunch of excess mana. Usually, because you're getting Thoughtseized a bunch. I could just cut lackeys against the Bowmasters deck. Pashlik should be good. I guess it's kind of one card out though. I'll try without it. Maybe I'm supposed to do like one flute, one vacuum. I like this hand because it has a vial. Draw a mountain like a champ. Okay. That's obnoxious. Coding makes sense. I think I'm gonna get stuck under this Karn. It's kind of annoying to me that Pox never wins if they don't draw Dark Ritual, but they always draw Dark Ritual. Thoughtseize me. I was hoping they would downtick the Karn. So if I draw a second Expert, I can break out of this. If I draw a second Expert, we're in really good shape. Yeah. Alright, so it has to be second Expert here, basically. Ooh, that's not as good, but it's not bad. Or they can still... It's still bad for me, because they can still just, like, Rashad import me, basically, with coding. But we're still playing the game. Okay. Interesting. Second Wasteline's not bad. Have to discard Ringleader. Okay, now I think I'm dead. Because I can't draw and cast a 3-drop. I have a blocker. If I had one more land, then I could top deck Bombardiers and get out of this, but... I can just ult Liliana here, probably. I will sacrifice this pile. Okay, I'll concede to the 7/8 Barracwave. Wow, that was actually good draws coming off the top. Okay, Karn makes the Ghost Vacuum less appealing anyway. And Dark Ritual Karn, huh? do kind of want Lackey to get me out of Karn zone. Lackey is good at that. Maybe I don't need the pyrokineses. I think that makes sense. Got, like, the only creature seems to really be Barrogoyf. Like, there's Bowmasters, but everything else is Planeswalkers and Urza Saga constructs. Definitely want the Flute against Karn. Obviously, it's a lot better if you keep coding from coming into play in the first place. Okay, let's just do 2 Lackeys. I don't see a cut for anything else. Die to Pithy Needle and Karn. Good against everything else. Sure. It's Pox. Like, I do have a lot of time to draw out, even if the worst. Oh, well, if it's Karn, I don't. But if it's Needle, I do. All right. Do you have Dark Ritual again? Nope. All right, give me a land. Let's go. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. If a Dark Ritual is going to get spent, that's preferable. Just put my whole hand in play. Make a bunch of tokens. You're up. Oh, you're dead. Do I want to preemptively name something with Flute? I don't think so. Don't really care about Bowmasters or anything else. I'll just save it for Dark Ritual or Innocent Blood. Okay. Maybe I was just supposed to name Dark Ritual. Prevent Toxic Deluge. I think if my opponent casts Dark Ritual there, I have to just name. I just have to flash in Flute and name Dark Ritual, or name Toxic Deluge. That's pretty funny. All right. Sweet one. Quick clock there. The 2 lackeys showed up. Let's see if we can get this 4-1. All right. We are here for the final round. We've locked in the positive record. On the play. Trying to get that 4-1. All right. Sounds a little slow, but we do have a Vial and a Wasteland and good mana, so. And obviously, the cards themselves are very powerful once they get going. So as long as we can draw or surveil into a 1 or 2 drop, curve should work out fine. Now, there's a slim argument to start on Swamp here in case I draw Thoughtseize and I want to go Thoughtseize Wasteland, but I really don't think I'm going to Wasteland next turn unless my opponent happens to play Urza Saga. And I wouldn't rather just have a more... Okay, Force of Will deck. Force Pitch Days. Alright, looks like it's tempo. Could also be a Reanimator. Or Sneak and Show. Alright, looks like it's tempo. No, actually... Tempo or Delver plays Mistress Bauble. Urza's Bauble. Okay, so this is... Corey Steelcutter. All right, we really need to draw something to cast next turn. It's really important that we cast something next turn. Almost doesn't matter what it is. Opponent had kind of a funny hand. 4 stays, 3 baubles. So they know about Bomba. Damn it. Okay, well. Okay, so they wanted to draw their card. No, play nothing. Steel Cutter. Yep. And another bauble. Jesus. Well, they had no actual filtering, so I think I just jam my stuff. Maybe they have a bolt, maybe they don't. Do I surveil here? I think I do. It's kind of bad against a wasteland, but we do have 4 lands. It is annoying to not get swamp here, but I think having a good draw is important. Cavern would be really nice. Searslicer. Searslicer. Searslicer's kind of interesting. I think I take it. And I think I need to just jam. Days. Sucks. Jeez. It's a pretty strong combination of things. This gives delirium too. So we take 5. They mill a daze. Okay, so there's only 1 daze left in their deck, so I'm pretty sure I'm just jamming Sling Gang here. That's good. Okay. Gonna be a race. Wasteland. Okay. Waste my waste, okay. So they might have Murktide on top of their deck. Let's see how they attack here. Attack all. That's fine. It's got to be one of the worst draws in my deck. 5, 6, 7. Put them to 4. So if we attack like this, I mean, yeah, I'm attacking all. And throwing at this token, I think. Can't win if I throw the Sling Gang. I just have to hope. I actually kind of hope that their last card is Murktide. Okay, that probably kills me. Because now I have to sack everything but Sling Gang just to live, and then I don't see how I present lethal on the following turn. Yep, the Force in the Vial was basically the game. Got a thing, okay. It's close. I wonder if playing Searslicer. I wonder if playing Searslicer would have, like on the first day's turn. Wonder if that would have done it. Okay. Don't like the Thoughtseizes. Don't think I want Dismember. I think I do this. Don't love boarding in Trashmaster against this deck, but yeah, it's a solid hand. You can really trace how that game one played out, though, based on me basically having a missed turn. Just any of my ones or twos would have been good enough to put me over the line. So it's just a missed curve thing. Don't need another land. All right, well, I did cut a lot of my flood insurance, so we might just flood out and die if we draw another land. We already have too many. Kind of hope they wasteland my cavern here. That'd actually put me very far ahead if they wasteland cavern here. Because they're not really doing anything else with their turn. My best draws are Bombardiers. Okay, that's annoying. Matron. Really just want to draw Matron. That's pretty frustrating. Surveil away a land, draw a land, then draw another land. Okay. Well, oh, they know to not use their wasteland because of Bauble. They saw the second cavern. Like they wasteland you like every time there if they don't see the cavern. That's pretty frustrating. Okay. Sure, deck. Oh, I think we're gonna 3-2. Drew kind of worst possible this game. Kept a pretty good hand. Searslicer got hydroblasted, and then I don't know. What do you want me to do about drawing 4 lands in a row? Definitely. I mean, if I had Ringleader in my deck, I would feel okay, but with no Ringleader in my deck, maybe I'm just I don't know. These matchups are usually pretty tempo oriented. Don't really have the luxury of casting Ringleader usually. Murktide. At this point, they almost certainly have a Force of Will for this Pyroblast. Yep. Yep. Bolt me. I'd probably push if you bolt me. They thought about it. Yeah. No force, okay. All right, let's draw a Sling Gang. We can get out of this. Alright, I'm getting trolled. Jesus Christ. Does that literally kill me? I think that literally kills me. Wow. Yeah, literally nothing to say about that one. Just drew unimaginably badly. It's another 3/2. Not unhappy with it, but I'm a little unhappy with it. Cruel Ultimatum. I mean, let's just play one more. I've got a little bit of time left. Deck list has been good. I would like to draw good cards. Sure. This is not exciting, but turn 1 Skirk, turn 2 Surveil, turn 3 Matron. Get something, and then maybe just slam Muxus on 4. And if we draw a Searslicer, we can play Muxus on 3. Basic Island. Okay. Looks like show and tell. We do have this Muxus in our hand. Interesting. Slicer. Don't think I want Slicer here. Thoughtseize would have been nice. I'm gonna get Sling Gang. It's like a little counterintuitive because it makes my Muxus worse, but I want to set up so that if they cast show and tell, and I put in Muxus and then cast Sling Gang, they die, kind of no matter what. Because it's worse against sneak attack. I'm not sure what my line is against sneak attack. I guess just cast Muxus next turn. Oh, okay. I am now quite scared of sneak attack, so I feel the need to play my Muxus. If we hit a Bombardiers, that's the best case scenario. If we hit two Bombardiers, we have lethal 4+8+5. Come on. Come on. That's bullshit. Hard to have a worse Muxus than that. All right, well. We took our shot. Man, if we had one more permanent. I'm keeping Lackey or am I keeping Muxus? I guess I'm keeping Lackey. I guess I'll wasteland them to make stock up harder to cast. It's kind of upsetting how bad that Muxus was. Okay, probably dead. I need 2 turns. Okay. Seems like bad sequencing. I'm exactly dead. Oh, no, way more than exactly dead. All right. Well, we hit pretty horrible to lose that game, which is a little bit frustrating. Will admit. That sucked. I think I like this. There's like an argument to board in the Null Rod, but there's only the 4 petals. Oh, is there anything else I could have done there? Okay, this hand's awesome. it is going to be a little bit of a question of do I Thoughtseize or do I hold a Pyroblast on turn 2? It's probably just Thoughtseize. They could have Brainstorm, but... Well... Sure hope they don't top deck. Well, I guess I'm going to take a stock up. I'm just going to Wasteland them off Brotherhood's End, I think. If they top deck Atraxa, good for them. Or Emrakul. Top, that's scary. Okay, shoo. Am I wasting Tomb or am I wasting Falls? I think I'm wasting Falls. I don't have a Wasteland in my hand. Why did I think I have a Wasteland in my hand? Why did I think I have a Wasteland in my hand? Alright, I'm doing this. I'm going to play around the Brotherhood's End and not put in Lackey. They needed double red. They dead now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can shut off the Tomb. Wow. Okay. That should do it. Just barely. Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Holy cow. Triple show and tell. They top deck Hydroblast is crazy. I guess they probably found it off the stock up. Alright. That was horrifying. Almost fumbled that one by somehow believing I had a Wasteland in my hand. Brotherhood's End makes Wasteland, or makes Ringleader kind of appealing. Makes Spile worse. Spile's also worse in the draw. Let's just have more Goblins in our deck. Okay, alright. Like it. No big thing to put off of a show and tell, but... Unclear if I'm going to be playing Lackey or holding up Blast turn 1. can't believe I just played last game as if I had a Wasteland in hand and just didn't. It's a little embarrassing. We'll see what I draw on turn 1. If we draw Thoughtseize, I'll just do that. If I draw Muxus, I'll just play Lackey. Otherwise, I'm probably just holding up Reb. And then turn 2, Lackey plus hold up Reb. Okay. So that's pretty mana intensive to do uncounterable stuff with. I think I just play Lackey now. I can't give them time. Okay. Cool. What am I doing here? I think I put in Searslicer. And hold up my guys. They would have to spend the pedal to use Mistrise this turn. Okay. This is very strange. So I want a Wasteland pretty bad. Don't want that. Ringleader's pretty good. Might find something good off of something to put in a playoff show and tell now. Should have fetched. That ain't it. Do I play it? There's still a red source away from the Pyroclasm. This does mean I beat Atraxa now. Because I just put in Battlecry Goblin. Definitely not allowed to resolve Brainstorm. And I will fight if there's a force of will. Okay. quadrillion damage coming your way. Three, 6, 9. It's more than lethal, so I don't need to do anything. Nice. What a weird game. What a weird game. Opponent must have had like a very like close to killing me on either, like, I don't know, just like the wrong combinations of A plus B. Well, that's a kind of a good one to end on. So 4-2 today. Did not 4-1 the league, but maybe I'll 4-1 this league, and then I'll be set for the showcase. Thank you all for watching. I like this deck list a lot. I'm reasonably confident in it being the way it is. I'm not sure there's any changes I want to make. I'm not sure. I mean, Battlecry was probably the MVP today, I would say. But I think everybody... Muxus was kind of bad. Muxus off the show and tell was embarrassing. That is a cost when you cut 3 goblins from your deck. That is a real thing. But otherwise, been feeling pretty decent about it. All right, we'll see you all next time.